Hello, Elizabeth Parashis here. This is my fourth art demo. Today is January 22nd, 2024. Today and I have my new microphone, so now you can hear me. And I'm using this as inspiration. It's a drawing by an acquaintance of mine who's actually quite famous, Jim Smith, or Smythe, S-M-Y-T-H-E. I say Smith, but it might be Smythe. Anyway, he can draw completely realistically, but he likes to go to clubs and draw the bands while it's winter, and farmers markets to draw shoppers in the summer. So since I don't have a live model, you can do this too. Take a picture, something you like, and just do your own take on it. I love this, and it's sort of the style I do. So I am drawn to it. And the thing I like to do, because I'm using my paper, is wet the whole thing with water. But if the water bows it out, so I clip it to keep it from bowing out. I have to use this hand because my painting hand has become gimpy because it broke my arm. You see my little stitches? Anyway, the hand is not completely healed, but I think by this time next year it will be, hopefully. So I can still paint with it regardless. So let's get these clips on. And I have this bucket of water. And I'm just going to get it very wet. I like a very wet surface so that the paint sort of bleeds everywhere. Just like that effect. And there we go. So white paint, get that all over everything. I have this gesso that I'm using. Gesso's cheaper than tubes of white because I use so much of it. This is just going to be black and white. My series is black and white for the time being. So I want full coverage. So here we go. And it spreads so nicely because I have previously wet it. Let's get a whole bunch of white. I love thick strokes. I like a textured surface. Just makes things so much more interesting. So I'll put this away. Maybe I'll lay it right there. And get out my black. So which brush do I want to use? Perhaps this one. Yeah. Just filbert. So this is gesso, black gesso. It's so much cheaper than tubes. So here we go. Just a quick study. Things can be painted over if I don't like it. That's what I like about this style of painting. And so there you go. A collar. Kind of like to get the overall shape down in case I go all the detail up here and suddenly say, oh no, it's not going to fit. So I better do that right now. Get that guitar in there. And there's a seat, his stool, and he has, what's he doing? He has one leg up on the stool, and let's see, it looks like, oh, this is the bottom of, not sure, maybe not. At this point, it doesn't matter where I put the lines because they're so easily corrected. Let's see, is that how I want it? I stand back. Standing back is really, really important. I see that leg is way too high. So let's correct that. And so the whole body might be too big. Maybe the whole body's too big. Let's see, how do I want to correct it? The bottom of his leg is here. His pants are there. I think I'm going to lose his feet. I've just made a bigger rendition of this guitarist. Yep, he's just a bigger guy in my rendition. So let's see. There's across the leg. I can hear him strumming along. I should have put some cowboy music on to go with this painting. It would inspire me. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. So, I'm still kind of old-fashioned. I have not figured out how to easily play music through my computer. Why? Everybody else does it. Why not me? Well, I think I'll figure that out for next time. Would have been nice to have a little music with this. Okay. So, stand back again. It's the only way to know if you have the proportions correct. It really is. It's really the only way. So, yep, I'm fairly happy with that. Maybe I'll blot out some lines I don't want at this point using my white brush. And what this? I like how mixing the colors you're using together gives it a little another layer. I think he needs another hand in there. Yeah, He has a hand that needs to come in. This is a bass, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. Nope, it's a guitar. And he's fingering it. Okay. There. All these lines around the figure. No matter what the figure is, everything has some energy. And that energy comes through. Yeah, it definitely comes through. And it's actually easier to paint this type of, or sketch this type of quick thing on the spot, because I'm sort of getting tight here. Because he's so still, so I can. So you have to, so I'll actually be glad when I feel warm enough that the farmers markets aren't so cold, and they never stop here in California. My son lives in Idaho, and there are no farmers markets there until, I don't know, April something. It's just too cold, snowy. Yeah, lots of snow. And so they have to go to a co-op to get their nice food. We have a very nice co-op there in Boise. It was freezing cold outside and raining, and now it's nice. But that's the thing about painting. You can do it indoors or out. And there is nothing to stop you. So I'm very fortunate, and you are too. You can go outside or stay in. Paint what you like. Your models can be brought in at any time. I've drawn many wild horses. Yes, the wildest horses. So, let's see. This is a pretty simple one. I might even be done almost. I still think those legs are too short. Let's make them long. We're just not going to have any boots, that's all. No, we're not going to have any boots. None whatsoever. This guy's long-legged, and he took up all the space. He's taken up all the space. Dude, taking up space, dude. I'm going to have to start drawing left-handed again. This arm does not want to reach up there. So we'll see how that goes. How about that? Give it a little. Painting with your undominant hand is a good thing to try. It's a good thing to try that out. It gives you a different feel, different look, and sometimes it turns out better than using your dominant hand. What's that book, Painting with the Left Side of Your Brain? I've never read it, but I think she suggests all sorts of things, even turning your canvas upside down. Not a bad idea. I mean, if you're stuck for a little bit of jazzed up look, turn it upside down. It's going to be different than if you just leave it as is. Yeah. Here's some strings. Yeah. Just paint what we like. Does he have any eyes? Do I want to put eyes in? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Let's see if I do. I want possibly. No. Let's see. Well, did I really want to do that? Well, I did it, so it's done. I'm not going to take it back. Nope. Yeah, I think not. Let's see. Let's do this. No, I'm not sure. There comes a point when you have to stop looking at the picture and just go with what you feel. It's not going to look like that picture, so get over it. Get over it. Do something else. Okay. Do something else. Oh, maybe I like that after all. I don't know. Maybe I want a shadow. Yeah. Is that a shadow? Well, let's see. I think the corners of things want to have those dark shadows. There are the very darkest darks are where two things meet. And where the guitar meets, the thumb meets. Let's see. Looks a little strange. Looks very strange. Yeah, looks really strange. But maybe I don't care if it's strange. Maybe I like strange. I might like strange. Let's see. Yeah. Stranger than strange. So am I done? I don't know. Maybe. The darks are as important as highlights. And in this painting, we don't really have highlights so much as darks, darks, darks. Yeah. So just to define things a little. So maybe I'll do something funky. Something really funky. Musical lines going across. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Well, they don't look like musical lines, but doesn't matter really. He looks so young. Such a young face. Yeah. He's a young guy. Just sitting in on stuff. So I think that's going to be it for now. Once you sign something, that's usually it. And I am signing it. So I guess that must be it. That's all, folks. Bye. Thanks for coming.